Three, two, one. Good morning. Just doing a quick sound check and we'll be right with you.
So how are you today, sister?
How am I today? I'm absolutely fantastically gorgeously and wonderful and amazing today because the sun is shining and we have sound. Yay! Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to another little Friday morning live slot where we have absolutely no idea what we're going to talk about, but somehow or other we seem to pull it out of the bag. And
you seem to pull it out of the bag.
Team effort. And we have actually got loads of stuff that's come in literally 10 minutes ago. So as usual, we'll walk around and I'll feel like the most useless piece of anything because I can't tell you prices yet. But it's just the way it goes. Things come in late last night, first thing this morning, and so we will wander around and show you. I don't think there's any housekeeping notes to say apart from next Thursday, which is the 1st of August, the shop will be closed. It's my birthday and I'm going off for the day and not having anything to do with work. So the shop will be closed. And then the following week, we will be back on to our winter hours. Now, I know that seems a bit bizarre, seeing as it's the summer, but I'm sort of wanting to do a few extra things and develop the business possibly in different ways. And the only way I can do that is with some time off to do that. And don't know exactly what form it's going to take yet, but I think it's going to be very creative and I'm looking forward to doing that and excited.
I'm just showing it to every group in the whole of the region.
The whole of the world. So the following week we will be then on our winter hours until further notice, which means that we will be in the shop on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, 10 till 5. The rest of the time will be closed, but I'm available by phone, and if anybody wants to come and have a private viewing or if they've got any queries about anything, then I'm always available, so you can always give me a shout out.
What can I say? Again now slowly so we can understand what you were saying.
Was that all a bit garbled? Probably was. I'm a bit hyper.
So start from the beginning. What's happening about the hours?
We'll be on our winter hours from next week onwards, so it won't be from next week, it'll be the week after. So Thursday the 1st of August, the shop will be closed, but we're still on our normal hours. But the week after, we will be opening winter hours, which means we will be open on Thursdays, Fridays and Saturdays, 10 till 5 thereafter. So, but we'll put notes up about that and we'll remind you on the next slide, etc.
Happy Friday, team. You look fantastic today, Fiona. Simon Meadows.
Oh, thank you, Simon. You're always so lovely. Thank you, darling. Nice to see you there. What was I going to say? I was just going to say, for everybody that's in retail and all my sort of fellow traders, I think we can probably all agree that July has been a pretty shitty month.
Julie's saying, good morning, sunshine here. Sunshine is here, yippee.
Yes, it's sunshiny here as well, Jules, and I cannot tell you how it's arrived just in the nick of time. I was about to just go harry-carry. I just can't bear it. So I'm glad that the sun's come out today.
Simon's saying Nick looks great too.
Thank you, Simon.
You're in there, you're pulled. So yes, just going back to July and the fact that it has been a really tough month, and for all fellow traders out there, you know, I feel your pain. It's been a real toughie. And what I'm thinking today is that we have 4 working days left till the end of the month. And so between now and the end of the month, we've got to pull it out of the bag. And we're going to go for it today, aren't we, Nick?
Oh, absolutely.
Big time. And an old friend of mine, a long time ago, who was in sales, he once said to me that failure cannot survive in the face of persistence. And he was a top-notch salesman. And it stuck with me. And whenever I'm feeling a bit wobbly and things are a bit sort of quiet, to say the least, I always think failure cannot survive in the face of persistence. And persist we do. Nick and I are little persisters, aren't we, Nick?
Yeah, but I think there's a difference between persisting when you've got a poor business model and you're just doing the same thing over and over again and you're just getting the same outcome, or changing it up and trying different things.
Well, that's what we're doing.
Which is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. And, you know, I always think you have to show up, you have to be there. That's the first thing. And then you have to be enthusiastic about it. And when the weather's rubbish and when it's quiet, it is quite hard to pull that out of the bag sometimes. But if I remind myself of that saying, I muster the extra energy and pour the energy in, and it nearly always comes back. In fact, it always does come back. So
I mean, you went through COVID and you had to change every single thing that you did. So, and you still managed to operate.
Yeah, actually, we did great during COVID. It was absolutely fantastic. And then, we've had the cost of living crisis, and we've had elections, and we've had rubbish weather, and there's not a lot of spare money going around. And this shop is full of desirables rather than essentials. And I'm aware of that. Food and paying your bills is far more important than deciding that you really just can't live without that little jar that we have in the corner. So I get all that, but we're persevering, and we do it with a glad and happy heart. We love being creative.
Spike Winger saying, "You all look wonderful. Train hard, live easy."
Yes, good idea. Train hard, live easy. I love all these inspirational quotes, people. So when you come back to us with comments, give us your best comment. Give us some to keep us going, and tell us where you're coming from, which part of the world you're in, and whether you're a trader like I am, or whether you're a shopkeeper or whatever. It's lovely, lovely, lovely having this interaction with the world. It's fantastic. So we appreciate you very much. So that's my little bandbox for the day. All I can say is, let's do it, people. We can do it. We are strong and capable and willing and enthusiastic. So let's just crack on and do this thing. How about that then, Nick? Has that roused your spirits?
You always raise my spirits.
Oh dear. So I have to say that currently the shop looks a little bit like Steptoe's Yard, inside and outside. We'll start with this one just because we happen to be right by it. This was Sophie's, our lovely little work experience girl. She took this very brown, very, very ordinary sort of console table, pretty decoration, but very scratched, very heat marks and rubbish. And under my expert tutelage, she said modestly, she's turned it into this beautiful sort of French-looking, decorative, very pretty console table, which I love. And that's on for 120.
So Mike's saying, old Army's saying, pain is only weakness leaving the body.
Oh, yes,
and Simon says, never raise ye head from ye bed.
Wow, there's two different ends of the scale there, aren't there? But I love it, people. Keep it coming. That's great. So there wasn't that much up in here. Sophie was in with me yesterday, and we had this dear little table, and I adore these. I think they're so super stylish, and they're so handy. And we've painted this one, or she's painted this one, using the wall paint, which is called, what's it called? Smooth Operator. I always have to think of Sade for that. And we're just going to wax it, and then that will be finished, and that will be going onto the site later on today.
So in case you have any new viewers, whereabouts are you?
Whereabouts am I? I am in Wotton-under-edge, which is in Gloucestershire. Gorgeous little Cotswold town, full of independent shops, very colourful little high street, and lots of beautiful hanging baskets, etc. And we've got a swimming pool, we've got an auction house, and we've got a museum, cinema, and
lots of new shops, actually.
Lots of new shops opening up, and the beauty of
Health
this
and wellness centre.
There aren't sort of big chains. They're all individuals, and it's a really unique high street. It's absolutely wonderful. Look at the way you're lying, Pads. You look like a little old tart like that. Yes, you do. You're very cute. So let's go and have a look down. Did we show everybody the pineapple lamp last time? Maybe we did. Can't remember. But I rather like this gold candle. What do you call this? Standard lamp. 154.95. It's all been pat tested. I would change the bulbs, but those bulbs come with it. But I would change the bulbs for the swirly Mr. Whippy looking candle bulbs. But that's a really nice piece of kit. We'll have a quick gallop round here, and then we'll go outside, because I think actually most of the things to show you are outside. Oh, and Nick, I need to show those people those little pink prints, if you could bring one or two out to show. We've got a new picture in here. Haven't done the do on this one yet. Not quite sure what to put it on for. I've got to look up and do a bit of homework, a bit of research, but it is a very old frame, and it's signed, so that one will hopefully go on today. The chest of drawers behind is going out tomorrow morning. This, by the way, in case people didn't realise, although it is just a sort of a decorative crown, it's on for £63.95, it is in fact a topiary crown. So you would put it over the top of your big pot, and you would plant a box ball in there, and then you can either shape it up and sort of shape it with the crown round it, or just leave it as the box ball, and it would just look super attractive. Never understood why this one hasn't gone. I absolutely love things like that. So hopefully somebody will come along and say,
And
yeah.
this is an example of the Frenchic colours.
Yeah, that's just using up all the bits and pieces that we had in the cupboard under the sink. And it was a bit of freehand nonsense. And you can tell it's freehand, and you can tell I was on the wine when I was doing it. But hey, that's all part of its charm. My Marmite piece, people either love it or hate it.
And it's got a wax finish.
It's waxed with brownie wax to give it a bit more of a dirty, slightly sort of old, antique-y sort of finish. And that one is on for £495. Nice, big, deep cabinet, so it's good for storage. And actually, I think that against a really, really dark wall, something like a really dark green or possibly even sort of black, I think that would really sing and stand out very nicely. So that was fun to do. I enjoyed doing that one. I think I mainly enjoyed the wine, but anyway. This is going out this morning, the black and green unit here with the chair, so that will make some space. That's good. That's going to its new home in Kingswood. And then the lady is coming to pick this one up this morning, so that will be going out. So it's suddenly going to look quite empty in here. And I think today's job is going to be moving everything around and revamping everything. I got these, which I've just sort of collected, and they're coats of arms. And everybody who knows me knows just how much I love coats of arms. And look how pretty these are. I've got a set of 8. And if you could imagine those nicely sort of on the wall in a group like this, 2 more down there, 4 more down there, in maybe a bathroom or a bedroom or on the landing or something, I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Would be very tempted to keep those, but we must sell. This is what I'm here for, and God knows we need the money. VAT month this month. Yay, love the VAT. Not. This is rather gorgeous, I think. It's on for £169.95. Really nice, heavy cast metal base. Nice plank top. Be gorgeous in the garden, but also perfectly okay in the house, I think, with a nice big rustic lamp on it. So that's pretty much it in here. Let's just go out and see what's outside. And also the sun is out, and I don't want to waste a single second being in. Have you got his lead? Come here, Padster. Good boy. Let's put you on your lead, darling. There's a good chap. Right, let's go and see what we've got out here. How are we going to get this all back in at the end of the day, Nick? I don't know.
You always find the way.
We do somehow. I don't know how, but we do. So let's see. Let's start up here. Absolutely gorgeous antique Indian horse that's come in. Look at the eyes. I don't know if you can focus on the eyes. I think that's so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's kind of sort of Indian folk arty, and it's really heavy, really beautiful. Our job today is to get that into the window, and I'm going to have to eat lots of spinach before I do it because it's pigging heavy. Then we've had this lovely old, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat again. Lovely old wheelbarrow in, which these just always look so decorative in the garden. And actually we'll need this for wheeling all these pots in and out, won't we, Nick? And then we've got a big bulk load of pots that have come in, all various shapes and sizes.
Jane at LP is saying, good morning.
Morning, Fee.
The tide goes out, but it always comes back in. Stay positive.
Yes, absolutely. We'll all band together. We will conquer this thing. So, beautiful big long tom pot here. Again, all nicely weathered. Big sort of stylish garden chair here with its cushion. That's on for 125. The pots have literally come off the van 5 minutes ago, so I don't know how much they are yet. We've got a watering can, which for once hasn't got a hole in it, apart from where it should have a hole in it. And it's a really nicely balanced one. So if anybody wants a really gorgeous vintage watering can to actually use as a watering can rather than a planter, we'll have that one going on later on today as well. And then I don't know if you can see these, Ginge, but if you can get to here, you can just do a little video of all these new lovely sort of Greek-looking pots and things that have come in, all very nicely weathered. So those will be going on today. I'm hoping that if the weather comes out and stays out, we might get some people to buy the 2 very nice fire pits that we've got, because it's lovely in the evenings, isn't it, to just sit and have the fire going. Oh yeah, you're going up in the. So in here we've got these 2 bedside cabinets. Go on, Pads, in you go. Go on, in you go. Good boy. Where's she gone? Where's Ginge?
Yeah.
Let's show you these bedside cabinets. Morning. Hello, my lovely. How are you? Hello, gorgeous. Haven't seen you for a long time. No. We'll be back in a minute. We're on a live. See you later. So 2 bedside cabinets have come in, good quality these. I think they're going to look so nice painted up, and well, they're just very, very good quality. So we will put those on. I think we'll paint them. Yeah, we will paint them, because although they match, one is a slightly different colour than the other one. So we'll paint those up for somebody, and we'll have to work out what we're going to paint them in. Still got the 2 beautiful chairs. We've actually got a set of 6 of these, 2 carvers and 4 normal chairs. And we're going to take those out of the window today to put the horse in, so they'll be more easy to see next week in the other room. So that's it. That's it. All sorted. So we've basically got 9 days work to do today, Nick, all in one day. Plus I've got to go up to the auction house to pick some stuff up. So it's treat time, Paddy Padster. Yes, it is. Lots of supplies have come in this week, Ginge, for Ukraine. So just to remind everybody, we are still collecting out-of-date
First aid kits, medical supplies,
and prescription drugs, out-of-date ones as well.
Yeah.
So anything like that, please do feel free to bring them in, and then I will make sure that Ginge gets them and she forwards them on to the appropriate place. And that's it. So we will be back in next Friday, God willing. And anything else? Anything else?
No, I think you've covered it all once again.
Yes,
I think we need to take the battery out of her and put her in the corner for half an hour.
Go and let me lie down in a dark, cold room. I'm out in the sunshine now. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going out in the sunshine. I know, Padster. I know, darling. It's time for a treat. So have a lovely week, everybody.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Stay positive.
Thanks
Lots
for
of love.
joining.
And thank you for being there. We really appreciate you.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.